yeah, and Lee and Logan and me and Jarom and we were gonna have a Halloween episode, and then someone decided to be a party pooper.
What?
No, he didn't decide. He made a valid point.
Yeah.
I concur with Mr. Solar Norris's conclusion.
I get it.
Today, the day that we are recording this is Halloween. Thus, we have purple fairy woman and male stripper lumberjack.
I am a Swedish lumberjack stripper.
That's glorious.
I have come very far in my co-hosting.
I am now the co-host of a Swedish lumberjack stripper. Put that on your resume.
Yes.
I think we need to trade shoes. I'm wearing sparkly Pumps right now, and Logan's wearing boots.
Wait, stand up. Give us a.
Why do we need to stand
Turn
up?
around. No, not you. Just him.
I know.
There you go. Okay, no. You took it too far. I'm sorry.
We'll complete
I'm
the
so
look.
sorry.
We'll complete the look.
Why the hat?
There we go.
It's kind of reminds me of Sweden.
I like this. That's a very nice featherly.
Yeah.
It's a real
That's
feather.
nice hat.
Yeah.
Look at you.
Me, do I want to know how much money you spent on that hat?
Oh, this thing?
Yeah.
No, it's probably only like $40 or $50.
Whoa.
Okay, Lee.
That's
how
not
much you normally spend on hats?
I don't ever really buy hats, but this was from Munich, Germany, from Neuschwanstein Castle,
Okay,
so of
that's
course
worth
it was going to
it.
be overpriced.
Got
Yeah.
it. Okay.
It was worth it.
That was
He did
worth
it for
it.
the XP guys.
Yeah.
Come on.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So
Hope you enjoy my tour.
Halloween, huh?
Yeah. You guys
Logan
excited
spent
for
the
tonight?
weekend to get freaky. Can't you tell?
I got very.
Logan already got freaky.
I got very freaky this weekend.
That face. Okay. You got.
Moving on.
Yeah, a lot of people. So today's Monday. Halloween fell on a Monday this
I
year.
know. Who planned that out? Like, what the heck? Oh, wait, it's part of the calendar.
So
Yeah, we didn't
how
plan
many?
anything.
So most people have already partied. Yeah.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think so.
Some people may still be recovering from
No,
that
some
party.
people, there are still people partying,
See,
I
I know that
guarantee it.
a lot of my kids at work, they've been getting like a 4-day Halloween because it lands on Monday. So they've gone like partying and trunk-or-treating all weekend long, and I got to work today, and they were so high on sugar, and I was like, oh,
Sugar. That's what they think
Oh,
it is.
goodness.
What are you implying about
everyone-
these 5-year-olds?
Not everyone goes to the same neighborhood that you do to trick or treat, Logan.
Yeah, okay, Logan.
Okay then.
I didn't have a neighborhood. I lived in the middle of the forest.
Like a
Explains
true
so much.
Swede.
Yeah, like a true Swede.
Yeah, so my friends are just deer and squirrels and trees.
Did you have a friend?
And
that was
these
something?
nuts. Got
Why?
it.
The quality. That's good. Jarom's just so disappointed in us right now. It's okay. It's okay, buddy. Don't. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Jarom, what are your Halloween plans? What do you do on Halloween?
Tonight? Oh, what I usually do on Halloween, we did this last night.
Oh, very nice.
Every year a bunch of my friends get together and I think Virginia told you about this at
Yeah.
Bonsai.
Yeah, you have your one friend play a horror
that's
game.
right.
Yeah,
That's right.
April
Yeah.
played Dead Space this year. And
Very nice.
that was very amusing.
That sounds good. Did she scream a lot?
April is
Yeah,
such a
'cause it's
good
like-
sport.
She's a
Enemies
trooper.
just like show up and she starts to realize patterns, right? So she starts to notice that enemies keep coming out of vents. So every time she sees a vent, she like gets paralyzed with fear and she shoots the vent. And then, like, there's nothing in the vent. And she sits there staring at the vent because she feels like something's gonna come out of the vent. And April's like a really slow horror game player because she won't just like run into situations. She'll like sit there and be like, "It's coming, it's coming, it's coming, it's coming."
She's like a typical horror film person, it sounds like.
Yeah.
Like you see in the movies, it's like everybody else would be like, why don't you just run? You can obviously outrun the guy with the chainsaw. And instead, you decide to hide behind the tree.
Yeah.
Why? Why? Simple solution.
He has a
here,
chainsaw.
folks.
Why would you pick a tree?
I know. This seems like very self-explanatory.
Guys, I don't.
The lumberjack
I don't like these kinds of things.
has spoken.
The lumberjack. You gotta trust me.
I'm a professional in both sense of the word.
I'm a professional stripper and lumberjack. That's my aspiring career.
That's
Each
what
one
makes you
works with
special.
wood.
Thank you, Jarom.
I don't hear what you
Whoa,
said,
okay.
but I really believe.
Whoa.
I don't know. Okay.
We're done. We're done with this.
We're moving on. So there's been a lot of exciting things going on. Lots of games have come out.
Like Battlefield 1.
Right to the point.
Okay, let's get.
There's no hesitation.
Wow.
What would you like to tell us about Battlefield 1, Lee?
Lee and I
He has brought up this story 3 times.
I mean,
He's been like, oh yeah, me and my buddy have a great Battlefield 1 story.
Lee and I have had some fun.
It was
on
so
the
much
old
fun.
BF1.
Yeah.
Old.
It's
Old.
okay.
Oh, BF1.
A week old. Whatever,
Okay,
2 weeks
story
old.
time, go.
All right. So, me and Logan, what was it, like Thursday night?
Yeah, that was Tuesday. I think
Tuesday?
it was Tuesday, wasn't
All
it?
right.
Yeah.
So, like, Tuesday night and stuff, we end up leaving from whatever we're doing. We're just like,
Yeah.
I really want to go play Battlefield. You want to
Yeah.
you want to play with me? And he's like, yeah, sure.
Yep.
So we end up
Chill.
getting back and stuff. Ended up getting the names situated out with Origin. But then after that, I got on,
Origin,
and I don't play PC shooting games. This is one of the first few that I have. So like my KD was like crap, just straight up. So I was just like, well, I don't think we're gonna be too good, and I don't want to go into a straight up fight. So he's like, okay, do you have a mortar? I'm like, of course I do.
This is so bad.
So what we decided to do was we went into Conquest on the trench maps, and we just hid in the trenches. And it was so salty by the end of it. He ended up going like 32-5.
Yeah. There was a point when I had like 24 kills and it died 0 times.
Just from sitting.
Just
in
from mortars.
Yeah, from morning. So basically what we would do is we were like hot. So we were in a 5-man squad. The squad would deploy. We would then find like everything from like a foxhole to a trench to like a broken building, right? And
Or
just chill
like
in there.
simply like behind a rock.
Yeah, anything that would just basically make it so that we couldn't be seen coming, because we were playing this new like version of in Battlefield called Operations. Thank you. Yeah. So Operations is like, it's like a mixture of Conquest and Rush, which is really I thought cool.
with a story element.
Yeah, with a story too. It's neat.
Yeah,
And
it's
so
like a mini campaign.
yeah, that's a good way to put it. It's like an actual mini campaign. And so you have to capture these points. And we would just like, our entire squad would rush up, right? And then they'd start uncovering enemy positions and marking
Yeah,
people
they'd
and
start
stuff.
marking, and then as soon as we knew where they were marked, we'd just go like, incoming! As we just rain like a bunch of air shells and stuff. And like,
was
all it takes
brilliant.
is 2 air shells and you kill whoever it hits.
Yeah, it was awesome. And people were so angry at us.
It came to the point where at one thing, like, they were going like, wow, must be fun to just like mortar all day.
It was good. And the best part is there was this dude that kept trying to counter mortar us. So he would try to find out where we were and then mortar him. But he was no match for both of us.
Because
there was
like it was
nothing he
one,
could do.
one mortar versus 2. All we have to do is find out where he is and then just boom, boom.
Oh man, it was, oh gosh, it was so good. And we would like see groups of people, and like Lee's and I's communication was on point. We had like the call outs going and stuff. It was a good time.
Like I would see someone coming up and it's just like, someone's trying to flank us and stuff. So we'd hop out and then we'd just gas grenade.
Oh man,
No
it
one
was
could
awesome.
get through.
No one could do it. It was a good time. It was a good time. And then you've continued to play.
Yeah, I ended up playing with my buddy John, who's in the League of Legends
very nice.
club.
Very nice.
And when we ended up playing, remember that bunker map that we ended up going to?
Yeah. With
Well,
the
me
turret.
and him also ended up basically taking the same strategy of just mortaring. And we actually did pretty good. He ended up on one of our maps, he got to the top of the board
That's gnarly.
because he was like 11-6.
That's so
How
good.
he ended up getting that many points to be number 1 at 11-6, who knows? But, hey.
All right.
as
So-
we ended up playing on this thing and stuff, you know that bunker, right?
Yeah,
the
with
one
the
that's
turret.
underneath the tower. We
It's a
stood there and we
huge
held the
bunker.
people there for. It's like this bunker that has only 2
I don't
doors.
know this
People who know,
bunker.
it has like 2 doors.
Okay.
And trying to get there, super
wow.
easy. Most of the time,
It's that bunker, man.
No, I
most of
really
the-
want to hear about this bunker. Sorry, I don't know what I'm doing.
most of the time and
Trying
stuff, you can in the
interest-
first wave
Never
get up
mind.
to the bunker. Sometimes you can last out a couple of rounds, but we ended up holding this bunker for like 3 rounds pretty much, and no one could move us from the bunker to where after the second round, we started putting in the comments and stuff of the bunker will sustain.
The bunker.
Well,
we started praising
Lee
the
has
bunker.
a new lifelong hobby, obviously.
Okay, so give me a score out of 5. Battlefield 1.
Oh, I would definitely say
6.
it is.
No,
like,
no. Remember, a 5-star review on the Geekwave means it's a masterpiece.
Yeah, I would give
Alright.
this like
Completely perfect.
I would give this like anything between like a 4 to a 4.5. I would say.
Yeah, I'd be in the same
I say
boat.
I think it innovates, but I also think it takes what Battlefield does really really well, and it like really encases that as a whole.
Okay.
And provides a really strong base. And I think what's nice is that it is in a different setting. People haven't seen this before. This is something new, and I think that's really, really cool. And I think they did
And
a
just
good
to
job
play
with
devil's advocate here, I would say the things that it lacks
that.
is that playing solo,
That is
not
true.
nearly as fun.
Yeah,
If you have
not
a
even
group,
close.
it's a great game. If not, you just die way too fast.
Yeah, you need friends is really key to this experience because
Because you need like
communication.
talking communication. We're not talking like,
Typing stuff
keyboard
doesn't
type.
work,
No,
yeah.
you can't communicate fast enough for what
yeah.
you need to do in this game.
Yeah.
And then the other thing that I would say that it kind of lacks is its battle pack system.
yes, that
I
sucks.
don't understand
yeah,
it.
near too. It's not very good.
Whenever I get something, I'm just like, well, scrapping that. Hopefully, I'll get 900 of these by the end
right.
of the year.
yeah,
Okay.
it's cool.
Are
It's
we
a good-
done now?
Yeah.
We're
Unless
never
you guys
done.
want to hear about my story
No,
that
no, I
happened this
think-
morning.
I think
Okay.
it's
It's
Kimmy
not
wants a
Battlefield
turn.
related. It's not
I don't
Battlefield
really.
related.
I haven't.
Is this funny?
Oh, very
Is
funny.
this short?
Oh my god.
Yeah, it's really
Okay,
short.
do it.
Do it.
Go,
Tell us,
Lee.
This is,
Lee.
your, this is your last story, though. Are you sure you want to do it now?
I'll save it.
Okay.
What was that?
Coming up next on the Geekwave.
Lee tells a
Lee's
funny and
7
short story.
billion funny short story.
Kimmy,
I
what-
could
Kimmy, it's
honestly
your
cover this
turn.
thing in 2
I
minutes.
have,
2 minutes.
Kimmy, it's your turn.
I haven't played any new games, but I got my graphics card.
Oh, that's right. You have
Kimmy's
a really
building
good
a
one.
computer.
I have been slowly building my computer. It's now got 10 gigs of RAM, but no. And I just got a GTX 1060
That's
in the
gnarly.
mail last
Dang.
week.
I wish
And
I could
I'm-
get one of those.
I know, that's so dope.
It's so beautiful.
Even if I
So
bought it, I
I
couldn't put it in my
went.
computer.
I've been back into my gaming habit. I went on Elder Scrolls and put it on the highest setting. And
Elder Scrolls
it
Online.
glorious?
Elder Scrolls Online, and it was beautiful.
You should have hit me up.
I kind of figured you would have been busy, but then I opened Neverwinter, which is like my MMO that no one knows.
I know that one.
Really? You play
I wasn't a
I
big fan.
love Neverwinter, and they
I did not know that.
raised the level cap not too long ago, so my like 2 levels away from the level cap is no longer only 2 levels away from the level cap. So there's things to do and I've been playing
I'm
that.
surprised you got.
Dungeons to Conquer.
I'm
Monsters
still
to
amazed that
fight.
you got beyond level 30 and never win.
Neverwinter,
I got to like
I'm
level 10 and I was just like, I am so bored with this.
See, it's for me. I love the D&D lore. I love D&D lore. So listening to all of the campaigns and playing the campaigns is interesting to me. But
All right.
if you're not a fan of the lore, then
I'm a fan of lore. I'm just not a fan of that playstyle.
If we're gonna talk about games, we have to talk about the important stuff.
Excuse you.
Okay, what's the what's the important
Anything
stuff?
more
I mean,
important
you
than
all-
Battlefield 1?
Yeah.
Yeah, there are.
They're signed to Jarom. They're signed to Jarom. That's like so near.
You all-
and
I'm
dear.
you all
guessing
know-
Nintendo.
Oh,
It's
Switch.
like it's like. His
I was
heart
in
now.
Philadelphia, like in a class, and I was like
Slacked us
got an
all.
alarm, and it was like Nintendo NX announcement, and I was like. And
He
so
just
I
left.
I left.
Yes, he actually left the conference. Yes,
I
Jarom.
went out into the hallway and like watched the video. It was only like a 3-minute trailer.
Most people would be going
Wow.
like, "Oh, I got a call from my wife and stuff. I gotta go." He's like,
No, that's
"I
what
got
I
a call
said.
from my wife."
Nice. I got it.
Nintendo Switch.
That's good. So, what do you give us your professional expertise Nintendo opinion? What
And
do you
then
think?
give us our
People,
fanboy
people
opinion.
have started to like completely discredit everything I say about Nintendo because I'm
Why?
a fanboy.
You are though.
People don't let me participate in discussions about Nintendo's future anymore.
Did they
because
laugh and
I'm a
call you
fanboy.
names? Did Santa come by later and ask you to lead a sleigh?
Okay, anyway.
Yucky.
If I knew the name
Miyamoto
of the-
came by. He's
If
like, hey,
I,
Jarom.
I was gonna say like if I had known the name of the CEO of Nintendo, I would
Lee.
have said him instead.
Lee, don't skip Thanksgiving. It's important.
To be fair, what?
What?
You're singing Rudolph.
Yeah.
Guys, that was funny. Come on.
I got it. No,
oh
I
my
get it.
gosh, that was okay. Sure.
Or
Switch.
not.
What's your
Anyways.
opinion? What's your opinion on the Switch?
I think that it will be super awesome, and there's like you
Okay.
know, there's not a lot of details
Technical
that we know.
review, super awesome. Not just awesome,
Super awesome. It's like hella dope. Yeah.
There's too many things that we don't know yet, right? What we do know is
yes.
tons of third-party developers are on board, which means it's got to have it's got to have at least comparable specs.
Yeah.
But there's still rumors flying around that it's still going to be half as powerful as the PS4. And to be fair, like if everything is running on that little tablet, it kind of feels like it won't last that long before it's outdated, right?
Yeah.
Now that's to be fair though, Nvidia
it's
is making
handheld.
their graphics card, and Nvidia has already proved that they can make mobile graphics cards
That
that
is
are really
true.
good.
Yes.
And so I think that it will be really competitive from the get-go, which is what Nintendo really needs. Like that's why
Yeah,
the
they
Wii
do.
the Wii U failed, was because the Wii U was not competitive from launch.
Yeah.
And I think it will. Further down the line, I could see maybe it can't keep up. I don't know. Maybe they'll have different versions. Maybe they'll have an upgrade like Xbox and PlayStation do all the time.
Yeah.
I think Nintendo still knows that their audience is very different from Xbox and PlayStation.
And it
That's what I
always
would agree
will be.
with.
And
Yeah.
I feel like this console will target
Casuals.
I mean, it will target casual gamers. It will target people who really love Nintendo games, and it will target people who want to play with their friends.
Yeah, that's what I'm
I
excited
think that's
about.
its
is the
biggest
local deal.
niche is just the local play.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
If they capitalize on that and they try to make it to where they are the only party that has good local multiplayer,
Yeah, they'll
they
kill
can
it.
easily.
But here's I think where Nintendo is hitting something that PlayStation and Xbox have missed, because online play is becoming really important.
Yeah.
And and being able to run all the stuff on one console is becoming really important. So what they've done is they've literally made a portable console.
Yeah.
So instead of like having to voice chat with your friends, you
can
can
just talk.
take your console to their house super easily.
Yeah.
And so
I'm still
really
waiting the
excited
day
about
when Xbox and PlayStation stuff can all just play cross-platform.
yeah.
it. Yeah,
Yeah.
that is
Because
true.
then, like, the whole exclusive thing won't
Yeah.
become
Go
as
away.
much. Yeah.
And so what I'm really hoping they get right is online profiles.
Okay.
That's something Nintendo has always failed at, and I think that if they could fix that problem, then suddenly they'll become viable in esports. They become viable in online play. And I think that the Switch has a potential to do that, because if your Switch has your profile on it, and then like you take your own Switch to a tournament and you just have to plug it into the screen, and all of your presets are already on there. Can you imagine how awesome that would make
so
tournament
easy.
play?
Yeah, that'd be so easy.
It's like if an Xbox saved your profile to your controller.
Yeah, that's cool actually.
That would be really
That'd
cool.
be really neat.
Can we like
Can
copyright
that be a
that?
thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so. Here's my question for you, Jarom. What do you think of the controllers? How do you feel about that?
They look a little
really
awkward.
small.
I feel like they ended up basically taking a Wii U.
Yeah.
And they took the screen out, took
Yeah.
the edges of it, and said, "Okay, here's your controller."
I mean, and at
Wii
the
U pen.
they're
Yeah.
kind of. It is a little bit weird, and it looks like their controllers are gonna have 4 buttons,
Yeah, and a
a
joystick almost.
joystick, maybe a
and
shoulder
then
button,
attachments.
Yeah,
and that's
Yeah.
it.
that doesn't seem like a lot.
I don't know.
No, it doesn't
We'll
seem
see.
like a lot.
Yeah.
And I think that that's not necessarily a bad thing, especially if you look at the Wii U. The Wii U had a surprising number of games that didn't use all of of its buttons.
That is true.
Like there were a lot of wasted buttons on the Wii U. And so I think
point.
that's not a bad thing. I think that they can make really good games that only need 4 or 5 buttons.
Okay. Yeah,
But it does kind of limit. I think every time you do something like that, a third-party company looks at it and goes, this just makes my job harder, which third-party companies love to look at things that way, right?
Oh yeah. Well, 'cause
Like that was part of why, like the Wii U could run beautiful games at 60 frames per second, 1080p.
Yep.
But they would have had to be really optimized, and
Yeah.
third-party companies were like, nah.
No, they don't. Yeah. Yeah, and they have to be rewritten for like the Nintendo software, right?
Yeah.
Because there's
Developers have said that the Switch is like makes porting so easy.
that's good. That's
Yeah.
very important.
And so they've been saying that since they released the dev kit like earlier this year.
Okay.
And so and they have partners with Unity and stuff, so I think they're
Yeah.
really pushing third-party content this time around.
That's good. That makes me excited to hear because that was the big thing that turned me away from the Wii U. Like
Everything was coming from
Exactly.
Nintendo and Nintendo only.
Yeah.
it just there wasn't anything like
Yeah.
I didn't feel a reason.
And if
You
the
know what I mean?
and if the Switch comes out with the lineup that they're advertising right now,
Yes.
which is Zelda,
Skyrim.
Mario
Skyrim.
Kart,
That's gonna be
Skyrim,
good.
and Splatoon, Like
Splatoon's gonna be awesome.
that will sell consoles.
So here's the question, Mr. Solar. Will you get one?
Oh yeah, I've actually, I actually
I
never
wouldn't be
bought a Wii
surprised
U,
if he already
and
has
I've been
one
saving my
pre-ordered.
money like
Yeah, the-
for the NX because I knew it was coming out in March.
That's awesome.
And
That's good. That's
so
good.
I will
That's
get
true.
whatever Zelda bundle they release.
Yeah.
Aren't they having the new Zelda game come out on NX?
Yes.
Yeah,
The
on the
Zelda's
Switch.
the new Zelda's coming out on Wii U and the Switch.
Okay.
Correct.
Yes.
Yes.
I think
Yeah.
so.
That's what
It'll
they've
be
said.
cool.
I mean, I have the pre-order for the Wii U version in my Amazon since it was like available to pre-order. But
Yeah.
Oh.
That game's gonna be really cool, actually. That's good.
Super awesome and hella
Yeah.
dope.
Yeah. Super awesome. Hella dope.
Okay, so we're coming up on the 20-minute mark. So we have a 2-minute story from Lee.
Yes.
And then we need to talk about something that's not video games.
Fair enough. Let's do. You want to do a weekend geek? Do you think you can do that,
I
Mr.
can-
Solar?
Let me see what I can find.
While I
Okay,
tell my
okay.
story,
Yeah,
can
you
do
tell
that.
your story
Alright.
and then throw together a weekend geek for us.
Okay, so like this morning and stuff, I was trying to get ready for school. I had to get up and be here at like 10 o'clock in the morning. So I'm
Oh,
like walking
no.
around and stuff. I ended up actually sleeping on the couch because I was super tired yesterday and I stayed up until 2. So when I ended up getting up and stuff, it was basically roll out of bed, put on my jeans. And then like before I left, I ended up seeing that the blankets were like spread across the couch. So I was like, okay, I'm going to have to like put these up and stuff. So I ended up like folding it up and I put it on the ground so I could just like flip it over. And that's when I lean over and stuff and I'm just like, jeans don't have Velcro.
Wait, I get it. You ripped your pants.
Yeah.
Lee, this is impossible. No one does this. Dude, he's turning into SpongeBob. It's like that SpongeBob episode where like he like rips his pants. Lee, what do you?
I don't watch.
I don't know. It makes me feel like I'm getting really fat, but
No,
I walk
you
so
like-
much now.
But
I
are you
think-
just not buying clothing on like a as
regular
needed basis,
basis?
or
Like-
something?
I don't know.
I don't know. I've had the jeans for like probably 2 years or something, and they've been fine. I mean, like they go outdoors, they get scruffed up, but they never tear. But then I just leaned over and stuff, and I was just all of a sudden I was just like, "What
You
the
felt
hell?"
a light breeze whisper through
Again.
the cheeks.
Again.
Again.
No, it was literally the sound that got me. I was just like, "That's a familiar sound, and this is not Velcro." And it
Oh my
went
God,
straight
man.
along the pocket liner, like the
Oh,
back
God.
pocket. It just went straight up.
That
So
guy-
like,
That's so funny.
I think we should start
Alright.
an account, a GoFundMe account
For Lee's pants.
Get Lee some pants.
Okay. This week in geek, I've got some geek culture stuff. First off, Funko Pop released their Stranger Things line this week. So if you're a Stranger Things fan, shout out to Reed.
True.
You can now get the Stranger Things Funko Pop. It looks like there's a bunch of them.
There's like
There's
15
like,
of
yeah,
them.
11,
That's good. That's
11 or
11.
12 on here.
hey,
One,
that was pretty close.
Okay,
I
let's
just,
everybody
like,
count.
looked
Let's
over.
take turns counting.
Let's
Don't
not.
even.
Speaking of, I just like talking about, I've got merchandise news.
Ooh,
This
do
is
it.
geek culture stuff.
it, do
Hot
it.
Topic releases Fantastic Beasts fashion collection.
Really?
Ooh, I'm down.
Including
Alright.
Newt
What's
Scamander's
there?
long coat, complete
Yes.
with wand pocket.
That'd be a
Okay.
great stripper coat. Just throwing that out there. Wand pocket.
We're never gonna get past this ever.
Put in a wand pocket.
Also, flapper style dresses.
oh, so the flappers are coming back.
Yeah, it's set in the 20s, right?
Yeah.
Fantastic
Yes.
Beasts and Where to Find Them, or somewhere around there.
Right over
Finally, just really quickly, today is the day. The day that this episode is released is November 4th, which means Doctor Strange is out now.
Oh,
Oh
So-
my gosh.
we should
should
go
go see
see
that.
that.
There's all these
Oh,
great
that was
strange
weird.
things happening on. Sounds like we're getting freaky.
You already did that,
I know.
Logan.
First we get Stranger Things pop vinyl line, and now we get Doctor Strange.
Strange.
It's a strange
Oh
week.
yeah.
It's a strange
Strange.
world.
Okay. Also, we're gonna be doing No Shave November.
Well,
They
Well,
are. They're not.
Logan won't do it with us. Me and Lee are gonna do it. Oh
You're
yeah.
gonna do great.
As
You're
well
gonna
as some
do
other
stellar
people from the
job.
Geekwave.
Yeah.
Chris is on board. Connor's on board.
Kyler,
We got to
I
get
think, is doing
Kyler.
it.
I really wish that like the hair that he has up there was his natural color, so like he would have a beard like that. That'd be awesome.
Nice.
Bright green.
We're still
bluish
finalizing the
beard.
details. As you can see, we're already a little bit scruffy. This is on
I'm
October
gonna go
31st.
home tomorrow and
We're gonna shave ourselves November 1st so that we can just grow all the way through November and see. And we'll take pictures of ourselves every week and post them and
Yes.
see how like we'll get before.
We'll meet
and
up
after
on like
pictures.
Monday and stuff, and that's when we'll take pictures.
Yeah, we're hoping to also start
gross.
like an account with No Shave November so that we can actually raise some money. The details haven't been worked out yet, so I don't want to like say
Promise
anything.
Yep.
But chances are, if you've been following our Facebook, that's probably already been released
Yes.
by now.
Yeah.
So please go find if we're doing donations. We really want to try and collect something for charity through doing this. And No Shave November every year is a way to raise money for cancer
Yep.
research. So,
Yeah, it's good stuff. It's a good cause.
Yeah.
And we'll hopefully have some stuff to give away.
Yeah, that's kind of what we're hoping. Is
we have some stuff.
We'll have some
Incentive.
stuff to
back
give.
in the old cellar.
Yeah.
I don't know why I went with this accent.
Especially because
we'll have
I
links
thought
in the-
like
we'll have links in the
lumberjack
description
strippers
below.
were
Yeah, we
supposed
will.
to be Canadian.
What? Okay, good deal.
We'll wrap this up.
This has been a good time. We enjoy our lovely
really,
viewers.
Really weird episode.
It has been a mildly weird
Did
episode.
you use maple syrup as a tool of the trade?
I don't.
What
think
does
I
that mean?
know.
I don't know.
And
You
with
mean-
that,
like, you mean
everybody,
if I
dear
la-
listeners, geek out.
If I lather my body with maple syrup.
Yeah, it's, like, it's like licking it off.
Lather my body with maple syrup.
Disgusting.